Hello and welcome to a new lesson in Linux. In this lesson we will be talking about some of the network tools, and we will start with the tool which is called ping. Ping is a basic internet program that allows a user to verify that a particular IP address exists and can accept requests. So the ping is used to ensure that a host computer the user is trying to reach is actually operating. Now I will type the command ping and I will type the name of a website and press enter, and as you see it will keep showing me statistics and it will keep on going and going. So to stop the process I will press on Ctrl C, and as you see here the IP of the website turquoise.com. This verifies that the IP exists and that it accepts requests. Now I can do the same command one more time, but here I will add the option -C, and that will show me only 3 of the results, because if I don't add -C it will keep showing it for me again and again. But from here you defined the number. If I type on 3 it will show me 3 results only. If I type 4 it will show you 4. Whatever number you type here it will show you the number of lines that it will keep going on. If I press enter now, as you see it displayed for me only 3 lines of the statistics, and as you see here 3 packets are transmitted and 3 are received, and 0% packet loss, and the time. I can do it in another way. For example, I can search for or ping for the IP itself, not for the website's name, 192.168.1.6, and press enter. And here it gave you some of the information that this IP is up and that it accepts requests. Now let's try and ping on an IP that does not exist and see what it will show us. If I type ping 192.168.1.2 and press enter, and press Ctrl C now to stop the process. Okay, it seems that this IP is up. I will try with a different number and press enter. As you see here it's stated, Ctrl C to stop it. Here it's stated for me destination host unreachable. This means that this IP is down, or there's a problem with the connection, or it may be that the IP does not even exist. Okay, now let's talk about another network tool by the name traceroute. I will clear the page first. The traceroute command is a network tool for displaying the route packet stake to network host or destination. It shows how long each hop will take and how many hops that the packet requires to reach the specified destination. First, I will see if I have the traceroute here or not. I will type where is and then traceroute, press enter. As you see, if it exists it will display a path for me here, but here it does not exist, so it gave me the same name. So I will install it by the command yum install traceroute, press enter. Okay, now I'll press on Y to install it, press enter, and now I will try to traceroute a website. I'll type trace root and then the website's name and press enter. And now I will pause the video. It will start tracing, and I will pause the video because this may take some time. As you see here, the process is complete. Here is the hops of the process. I have from 1 to 30 all the way down here, and it came in one of the hops and it displayed stars for me. And these stars, it means that there is a problem and it could not reach tutorcollege.com, and I couldn't reach tutorcollege.com. The problem here, because I've tried earlier in this lesson to ping tutorcollege.com many times, so the firewall of tutorcollege.com server blocked my IP. And as you can see, traceroute command may be very useful for you to trace connection problems between your system and any other system in your network or outside your network. I am the owner of the website tutorcollege.com, so I will remove the block and type the command traceroute again. So I'll type trace route tutorcology.com, but I'll add www. And press enter. And I'll pause the video again until it finishes its tracing. And as you see here, it took me to the server which contains the website, and here this is the name of the server, and that there is no problems. Now let's check out another tool of the network tools. It will be by the name NSLookup, but I will install it first. Yum install NSLookup. Okay, now it seems that the NSLookup tool or command is in another utility called the bind utilities. So I will install the bind utilities by yum install bind utils and press enter. I'll press on Y to complete the installation. Press enter. Okay, now I will install. I have installed the bind utilities. Now I will run the command NSLookup and type a website's name, tutorcology.com, and see what this command will do. I'll press enter. As you see, this command here displays for me the name or the number of the server that I am in, and here is the name of the port that I have used, which is the DNS port. And the main reason we use the NSLookup tool is to see the IP of our domain name or the domain name that you type. There's another tool that you can use too. It's called the dig. If I type dig and type the name of the website and press enter, you see the dig command is exactly like the ns lookup command, but here with some more information, and it also displays the IP of the domain number, the domain name I mean. You can search with the dig command or the dig tool by the IP, and then it will display for you the domain of this IP. If I type dig -x and then the number of the IP and press enter, as you see here it displayed for me the domain name of the IP that I have made the command with. There is also another tool that you can use to view information about domains, and it's called Whois, but I will install it first. Whois. Okay, it seems I have made a mistake in the command here. It's supposed to be J Whois. I'll press on Y to complete the installation and enter. Now we will try this tool on a website, Whois, and then press enter. Okay, here if I scroll up, you see it's typing for me no match for domain www.turquoise.com, and that's because I should type the domain without the www. So I will type the command one more time, but I remove this www and press enter. And from here you can find some information that you might like to view, like the registrar and the admin, information about the admin, and things like the name server. There is another tool that we can use, it's called ifconfig. If I type it ifconfig and press enter, as you see here it will display some of the information about your system, for example like your IP, your gateway, but here it will be named mask, your MAC address, your broadcast, and the name of your or the number of your network card. If you have more than one network card, you will have ETH here, but with number 1, and the number will be changed. All clear now. Okay, now we will talk about another tool which is called Telnet. Here I have Telnet installed. If you don't have it installed, you will install it with the same command yum install and then Telnet. For example, I'll type Telnet and then an IP number, and then 22. And you can check if a port is open in your network by issuing the telnet command, and I'll press enter. As you see here, it told me SSH open SSH, and this means that this port is open on this IP. I'll press on enter to quit. Now I will type the same command one more time, but I will change the number of the port and press enter. And as you see here, it displayed for me no route to host. This means that this port is closed. Now we will talk about our final network tool, and it's called the NetStat tool. But I will switch to another server so that I can display for you the NetStat in a better way. Okay, now the netstat command in Linux is a very useful tool when dealing with network issues. This command is capable of producing information related to network connections, routing tables, interface statistics, and a lot of other things. Now we will start with our first command in the netstat tool. It will be netstat -a, and I will pipe it through less. And this command will list all ports for me. If I press enter, it may take some time. Here it listed all ports that are working on the system, and you can see here the protocol. You will find it here, and the local address. Here it will be the names of the services, and the foreign address, and the state. Okay, now I will quit. You press on Q to quit. Now I will type the same command again, but I will add another option here after the A, and it will be N, and I'll press enter. As you see, this is like the other one, but here it listed for you the IPs of the services and the foreign address. And as you can see here, it listed the ports that each service uses. If I scroll down here a little bit, as you can see, here are some foreign IPs, and this displays for you what foreign IP is connecting to your Apache via this port here to this IP. I will quit, and let's have another command. I will type the same command again, but I will remove the AN and remove the less, and add option -L and press enter. And this will display for me all of the listening ports. Let's display it in less to view it in a better way. It may take some time. And as you see here, it listed for me all of the ports that have listening, or its state is listen, and it displays for you too all of the local services on your system. I can try another command here and make it -NTL and press enter. And this displayed for you all of the ports that have TCP protocol only, and the numbers of the ports that each service uses. I will try another command here and make it NTL and add a P, and this will display for you the name of the program. I'll press enter. As you see, here is the port ID and the program name. Sorry, I mean program ID, not port ID. And here is the name of each program. These are the names, and each name will have next to it its port. Here's the name, and here is its port. As you can see here, also the shell and here is its port, but we have changed it from the default. If it's default, you will find here 22, and this is the Apache. It has the port 80. Now I can try the same command again, but I will remove the T and add U and press enter, and this will display for me all of the programs that have UDP as its protocol and with the same type of the previous one, the program's name and its port. And by this lesson we have talked about the network tools. Thank you for watching and see you in the next lesson.